Babe, I've
Mm.
been feeling like such a loser lately.
Same. This week has been hard for me,
Yeah,
especially after like things at work
yeah,
get a little overbearing
yeah.
and hard, and you just feel like you want to quit,
But
but you
realize,
can't.
yeah.
And you like I personally felt trapped. Like, hey, like I am. This week it has been an unhappy week at
Mm,
work. It's not always like that, but something happened, and it's like, you know what? I want to leave. I want to leave, but not being able and feeling trapped. Like, I don't know what is the next step. I can't just leave because there is no plan. I don't have the next step clear, and
Like if you
I
leave,
can't
what's gonna be your source of income?
and I can't go back to my
Ju-
country or what
yeah,
I had before. So just feeling stagnant,
and
and
stuck.
I'm just waiting for things to happen, and nothing is going on. So it definitely makes you feel like a loser.
For me, this week, it has been a really tough week. We work at the same place,
Yeah.
and it's been a tough week for me. And it just like whenever I have a tough week at work,
Mm.
and I go home and I just think about everything. It's like everything else just comes on top of that. Like you start thinking about one trouble in your life and you're like, and all these things are not okay.
Everything comes
Yeah,
crashing down.
everything, that you're sad about or is
Yeah.
not right, you just start thinking about. And for me, I started to compare my life. And I know a lot of people talk about it. And we've said on this channel that you shouldn't compare, but
Yeah.
it happens. And I started to just compare my life to some of my
Friends.
friends, the people that I graduated university with. Like they're married, they have kids, they have homes, they're laying down roots, and I just feel like I am wasting away my life in China. I have no
Mm.
roots, I have no family, I have no man in my life, I have no kids, I'm away from my family, and I just really started to just compare my life, like what am I even doing? And that just made me feel like such a loser. Like,
Yeah.
my God, this year I'm 30 and this is my life.
And I none of my dreams that I thought I will have by now,
Yeah,
it's not even
in
in
view.
view, like not even in the horizon, and it literally feels like I don't know what to do, what's
Yeah,
coming next. For me as well, like because I was thinking, okay, like I am unhappy at work,
yeah,
and I can like nothing is tying me down to stay there.
yeah.
But then, like, I promised myself, like, I want to move or give the next step after I pay off my debt, my
Your
student
student loan.
loan. And that's still not happening. And I've been carrying this. And I
Yeah,
feel like I can't give the next step, like getting into buying a house because I still
have
have
this
this
debt.
debt.
Yeah.
And it's like,
You can't just leave this job because you need to be paying for this debt that you have.
and that made me feel so upset. And also because I set this goal for myself, like, hey, like I don't want to get married or I don't want to start a family still carrying this debt. And I know a lot of people have student loans, and that you literally become a slave to pay
Yeah.
this like your college, and
Mm-hmm.
you're sometimes you just accept the jobs that you have to because you have a responsibility.
Yeah.
And I felt like, what am I doing with my life? Like this
Mm-hmm.
week it has been hard, and I want to go somewhere else. I could start from zero if I wasn't carrying this debt or all of these responsibilities.
Yeah. And that made you feel stuck, like you having no choice.
Yeah, like no choice, just continue, like suck it up,
Mm. For
and
me,
yeah.
along with the comparison that I was just looking over my friends or people that I
Mm.
graduated with lives and seeing all the things they have accomplished and where they are. Another thing that I was really tugging at me was broken dreams. I felt
Yeah.
like you said something, like I felt like by now I should have had certain things in my life and I can't
Mm.
even see them. They're not even like close by. And that makes me sad. And then start trying to start something from scratch that will give you the opportunity to take control of your life, decide where you live, how your working hours or YouTube
Yeah.
channel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been looking over at our YouTube channel, and it's like not growing, and we've been putting in so much effort, so
Yeah.
much work, and it's like stagnant. And I just feel, what am I even doing with this stupid thing? Like, are the things I'm saying on this channel,
Yeah.
is it even making sense? Is this even worth it? Like, is anyone
Paying
even going to
attention.
watch these
Yeah.
videos? And I started to think, oh my god, maybe Sabrina, what you're saying is not even that relevant, or make much sense. No one
Yeah.
is watching,
People not, it's not interested
and I
to
wanted to
watching.
quit.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, you did say like I don't see the
Yeah,
point.
I wanted to quit, and at this point, I am living on a prayer, keep going with this YouTube channel and delusion, and with
Yes.
you,
Yeah.
like,
We do have each other. And
Yeah.
we're like, hey, let's continue just. And I told Sabrina like, babe, at this moment, because I also feel like you, like, what are we doing? Like
Yeah.
the numbers aren't growing.
Yeah.
We reach a point where nothing is happening
the
with the YouTube
effort
channel.
is not matching the results.
And I know it takes time.
Yeah.
I know it takes time. This is not
An
this is
overnight
not gonna
process.
yeah, it's not gonna happen in 3 months. And we've
It
been
could.
working. It could definitely, but we've been at it with our 9 to 5 job, and
Yes.
it's not easy to juggle all of these and editing and finding the ideas.
Yeah.
And sometimes like you feel just tired and like giving up. And
Especially when you're not seeing the results. It's like we work 9 to 5. We sometimes come home very late, and then on the weekends we have to do this. And not seeing the result is very discouraging. And
Yes.
this week, on top of my job being a little stressful and not seeing results in areas of my life where I've been like putting in the work,
praying for
Pray-
unanswered prayers.
my God, this week I even got angry with God. Like, what are you doing?
Are you
like, are you
listening?
listening? Like, why do you have me here?
Yeah.
I just cried my eyes out. Like, God, are you even listening to me? Like, are you seeing anything that I'm doing? Why do you have me in this position
Yeah.
for so long? I am, like, so many things in my life that I never thought I would be experiencing, or I didn't believe that I would be at this place in my life,
Same.
at 30,
Yeah.
having no roots, no family, no kids. Like, all of this is just so sad. Starting over, trying to build something now.
Yeah. If I go back home now, and that's one of the things I think I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
And this is something I've talked to some of my family members. Like, I'm not ready to go back home because if I go back now, I don't have anything to prove for all the years I was here.
Yeah.
Like I haven't been able to pay
Off your student loan.
Yes, or buy a property or do something that
Meaningful.
proves like, hey,
Yeah.
all those years away from home
Yeah.
were worth it.
Yeah. And so that,
I feel like a loser.
Yeah,
literally.
yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
have nothing to prove for all
Yeah.
of these hard work I'm putting on
Yeah.
in, and it's like I don't know what to do. Like, this week has definitely
Yeah.
been a tough one for
Yeah.
both of us.
yeah. And
We're doing this out of like
out of
today,
commitment.
Yeah, today, like
Yeah.
this weekend, the videos have been out of commitment and out of hope that hey,
Yeah.
something is gonna change. Like,
Yeah.
it can't be just
But that's one of the things,
nothing happening.
we accept the reality that this is how we feel,
Yeah,
but we don't allow ourselves to live there. And
and to give up.
honestly, babe,
Yeah.
we've talked about it, about
Yeah.
seeing the darkness.
Yes.
Like, I was praying last night and I was just crying my eyes out. I'm like, God, the darkness is taking over my heart.
Yeah.
Like, the hope that I want to be hopeless. I want to compare my life. I want to feel jealous of people who have the things I have. I want to be angry at you. I want to
Yeah.
give up. I want to stop praying. I don't want to have faith. Like, the darkness
Yeah.
is just coming in my heart. Like, what is happening in my life, But at the end, I had to, like, say, you know what, God, I'm going to resist the darkness. And we've talked about that, like,
Yeah.
seeing Like if we really think about our lives and stuff and looking like in the darkness, like down the road of darkness, if we allow
It is
ourselves,
scary. Like no,
yeah,
don't even look. Like just keep walking.
yeah,
Don't look that
yeah,
way.
if we allow ourselves to go down the route of darkness, it will be just so sad. So we're literally having each other and like encouraging each
Yes.
other to say not
And babe, like
dwell there.
yeah, I told you like it is okay. It's the human experience
Yeah.
to feel these negative emotions, and I'm not blaming you or blaming me for
Yeah.
feeling down this week. Like it is okay. Like, and I know sometimes I even got tired of watching these videos of like, yeah, keep going, be positive, and all of this,
Yeah.
and it's like, hey, today I wanna be sad.
Yeah.
Today I wanna feel miserable.
Yeah.
Today I don't wanna be positive, and it's okay. But what is not okay is just stay there.
Living there.
But
Don't make
and
a home
yeah,
there.
yeah, don't make a home
And
there.
we're saying that while we are still going. This week is not over for us. Like we're
It's not.
saying that well, last night I was crying my eyes out. So it's
Yeah.
not like we are better, we're so successful and we're telling like, hey,
No,
do this, do that. We're right there with you. So if you're in the gutters, in the trenches,
feeling like we do.
we're there right now and
Yeah.
you're not the only one.
Yes.
Literally. We just have to
Keep
hold on to
going.
faith.
And keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Like that's something that we don't do. Like allow ourselves to just stop.
And you know what? Like
Yeah.
even in my crying, like one side of my brain like crying, like my eyes out, another side is like, girl, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna get better. It's gonna
Keep
get better.
going.
Keep going. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Things don't happen overnight. Let's see how long this takes.
Let's see if we'll come back on here and have a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching.
See you on the next one. Bye.